Okay na, Claire. Okay na, Claire.
Okay. So we shall begin already. Okay. So good afternoon, sir. Today we would be discussing our project entitled Barangay San Isidro's Constructed Project Index. So before we begin, let me first state the PowerPoint's content, starting off with the statement of the problem, followed by the objectives. Next we have is the features and functionalities, followed by the significance. Next would be this information that can be found on the program. Next would be the keys on running the program. And lastly is the perks on this project. So in the problem statement, we have two. First, we have the memento for the changes and improvements. The second one would be refer it would be reference projects for other barangays. So in this problem statement, we can see that it is already stated here on what we should expect from the project. Next slide, please. Now we have the objectives. You also have two in here. So the first objective is this project aims to provide information on the constructed projects on Barangay San Isidro. Next, we have the preservation of construction information. So as I mentioned earlier, it doesn't only preserve the information, but it also aims to provide information, especially to those people who wants to know about the construction improvements in Barangay San Isidro. Next slide, please. Next, we have the features and functionalities. Under here, we have four. The first one is it stores data. Second, it adds data. It removes data and it edits data. So you might be wondering on why, uh, as mentioned earlier, it's only index. But actually, you can edit, you can actually remove, you can add data depending on the improvements of the construction in Barangay San Isidro because, after all, we are a developing country. Next slide, please. Now we move on to the significance. We also have two here. The first one is it stores valuable construction information. The second one is it can be easily accessed, thus providing information to those who want it. So this one, the program that we've made is it stores information of the construction processes or the construction being made in Barangay San Isidro. And it also is easily accessible, so it can be accessed by anyone who wants to know about Barangay San Isidro's construction. So, is that all?
In addition, these are the information that can be found in the program. We have the part number of the project or the ID, the project name, the contractor, the total budget, the project duration, the project completion, and the purpose. All these informations, all this information are present in the entire upon running the entire project, the entire program. And this information can also be edited. This information can be altered by the users. And a specific project containing all this information can also be removed from the program. And they can also add another project containing all these informations. We must take note that all this information must be present before one can successfully add another project. And these are the keys upon running the program. We have the A, E, R, F, I, the queue, and the help. A stands for add a new construction project. Whenever you want to add another project, you are going to press A. And E is to edit the specifics. These specifics are those information that are present on the previous slide. R stands for remove a project. When you want to permanently remove a project, if you think that it is unnecessary on the program, then you will press R. F stands for show the final list. This allows you to see the entire project, the whole projects, the whole list of projects in the program. I stands for the information on the project. If you want to know the information of a specific project, then you are going to press I and you are going to select what project, which among of the projects shown you want to know. And Q if you want to stop the program. And help if you want to see all the commands needed in running the program. Next is the perks on this project. So what are the perks on this project? It is the information stored here can be preserved. Storage and manipulation of the data of the project is done in a modernized way. And its main goal is to store, but it can address some related problems. Information stored here can be preserved because information here cannot be altered unless wished upon by the user. And data here are stored in a modernized way because unlike before, in storing the data, you are going to write it on a piece of paper, print, compile in a program, compile in a folder, and store in something a space separated from the others. Unlike here, it is you can consume less space, and you can say that your data is more secured compared to the old ways. And the last part, its main goal is to store. However, it can address some related problems. How come? Because data stored can be also used by another barangays, by another places in which they want to conduct the same project on the other. If they have less idea or they have no idea on what to do, then they can ask for the user or for the user of that program to let them see, to let them know what are the projects present. So those are the main view of our project. Thank you for listening. And next is we will show the running of the program. Is the slide visible?
Ah, okay na siya. So, good afternoon, sir. And we're going to run the program. So, this program first shows that welcome to Barangay San Isidro Constructed Projects Index. So first, we're going to show you the final list of constructed projects. So first, the program asks, what would you like to do? So we will input the letter F, small letter or big letter will do. So it shows the list, the total or the final list of the projects that were actually already included or coded. So after that, the program will ask again, to add a new constructed projects, remove construction project. So first we're gonna going to add a new construction project. So we're gonna going to input letter A. By that, since we already know that the all of total list number, the, the last ID number in the total constructed project index, so the number that encode in this point is 7. And going to enter project name. Okay, enter project name. Ano lang. Then we're going to enter the contractor. So example, sige lang. Then enter the total budget. Lang. And enter the project duration and color date or just date out the number. So put. Then next you're going to enter the date of session. Date. Yeah, putang lang yun. Then and the purpose of the project. So we're gonna go into include the purpose. So butang lang yun, example like that. Then after that, enter. Then as you can see, the new added constructed projects was already included. So there we can see that part number 7, project name, contractor, total. Then if ever we didn't know the last item or the last number in our final list. So first, example, we're going to add another constructed projects. So we're going to input another A. So then enter part number. Since we didn't know, so we're going to put number 4, example. Then enter project name again, example. Then enter contractor, example. Then total budget, example. Then project duration, example. Then date completion, example. Then the purpose of the project, example. And there we can see that it corrected the number 4. So that part number already exists. So changing value to 8, since this was the number 8, that will be encoded on the total number of constructed projects. So for now, we're going to remove a constructed projects. So first, we're going to encode the letter R. Or then enter part number that you want to delete. So example, we're going to delete number 8. So enter part number 8. And it will ask, are you sure you want to remove that item? Yes or no. So we're going to include that Y. So we're going to say yes. So include Y. Enter. Then it will say that item successfully removed. And it will go back again to the menu. Welcome to How do we know that the item was already deleted? So first, we're going, there's 2 ways we can code the letter F or letter I. Will show information of the project. So include letter I. It will show the letter I show first the ID number or the part number and the name of the constructed project. So that I will show. There is no more number 8 since we did 8. Right, so the part number 8 is deleted. In the information of the project letter, ask again the enter part number. For us to know the information of what constructed projects we want to know, from ranging from 1, as you can see, there was hello? Hello, sorry. Ano to yung wifi? Sorry for the delay, sir. So, where are we? So, asa naman ta? So,
On the
since we are
information.
already in, yes, nawala bitang wifi. So, in I, so they're asked for us to know the information of the said project names of the constructed projects. So, for example, we are interested of the project rehabilitation of covered court. So we're gonna going to enter part number 1. Then, as you can see, we can get the information of the project number 1, which is entitled Rehabilitation of Covered Court, including the contractor, barangay officials, total budget, project duration, the project completion, and the purpose of the project. And after that, it will again be looped back to the menu. So, since we already know the feature add, remove, the final list, the information of the projects, now we're gonna going to edit a specifics of the project. So we're gonna going to encode letter E. So enter part number that you want to edit. For example, we want to edit number 4. To edit number 4, example. So enter the new project name. Since you want to edit it, you want to create a new name for project number 4. So example lang ana. Example lang ana. Then enter new contractor, example. Ana, example. The enter new total budget. So example, mga tako kung tayo kwarta ana. So enter new project duration. So mag-encode na pud ta. Na. And enter new project completion. So mag-enter na pud ta. Para ma-edit jud ang number 4 nga construction project, constructed project. I mean, that enter the new purpose. So encode lang. Then after that, it will go back to the menu. So how can we check if the project number 4 was edited? So we're going to check it on the feature letter I. So we're going to encode letter I again. Then, and it will show that number 4 was edited. So the number 4 title was changed. So we're going to check the contents of number 4. So we're going to enter part number 4. Then as you can see, the project number 4 was already edited. There. And to close the program, or first, we're going to use the help feature. So if you don't know what to do, or just type help, and we'll just go back again to the menu. Then we're going to close the program. So we want to type letter Q. Then it will say that thank you for using the program finished.
There is a message, sir, before ending the program. However, my laptop automatically closes a program being run whenever it finishes, sir.
That's fine. So let's just continue with the Q&A now. So just make this quick. So
Nagpatuloy
so
ko sa wifi, sir. Hindi nga to, sir.
okay, for John Mark. So after this semester, would you use this project at home or in your community?
If possible po, sir, yes. Because I want to keep track of all the possible projects that will be implemented in our barangay, sir. And I want to keep track of the project or the performance of the officials here, whether in the barangay officials or on the SK, sir.
Okay, for Jason. So after this semester, would you recommend this project to anyone and why?
So probably yes, sir. I would recommend this program to for or here in our locality, the barangay, because it can be used to preserve the information. Since we are now on the modernized era or Generation C, I can say that since we are very much familiar of the technology, so barangay officials, the contents, the the way of preserving their information, the mga papilis, mga ano. So I think I can say that we can use this program to preserve or encode the informations that was actually written, the kanang mga gipang scalp, gipang ano mga gipang ano sa mga bato, mga ano. So pwede na to siya ma-preserve in a digital way. So for since I can say na in the near future technologies will be more advanced. So this can be a stepping stone in our locality. Thank you,
Okay.
sir.
Sige. For Miss Claire, so if you're going to sell this project, what is your price point and why?
Okay, so for the price point, I guess I'd be selling it for a minimum of I guess it would be 1,000 if it's not that ano. Since basically it stores data, so you can actually just uh, make use of it anytime you want. So it's easily accessible. So basically, it's parang when you're in a barangay, instead of having that piles of documents that can be destroyed when, example, typhoons arise or any other natural disasters, you can actually just have it on your computer, right? And I
Okay.
guess it when the computer is rather it's more safely secure than the piles of documents. So I guess that would be a sufficient price for that.
Okay, for John Mark, so from 1 to 10, how smooth did the distribution of task went?
Pardon, sir.
From 1 to 10, rate how smooth the distribution of the task went.
Okay. From my perspective po, sir, I can say that the distribution of the task was completed in a 9 out of 10 scale po, sir. 9 out of 10 because we are having uh, some technical problems with our devices. In my laptops, I can't easily run a program. Jason is only using a cell phone, and Claire has some difficulties with her internet connections. And also, however, we managed to distribute the tasks properly after we have finally secured the coding part.
Okay. For Jason, so from 1 to 10, how well did you perform your task as part of the group?
I can say na ano sir, 9. 9 of 10 since
Okay.
first magud sir kay mag JSON file magud dapat main niya. Di magud ko karaan sa cellphone sir since
Okay.
I'm just only using PyDroid and then I can import pandas. So I that time I had a difficulty in creating the codes. So mo to sir naglisod ko so murag 9 out of 10 lang siya.
For Claire, so what is your greatest contribution to this project? Miss Claire,
Pardon, sir?
what is your greatest contribution to this project?
Okay. So since I have minimal uh, knowledge about this, and I was able to immediately run some of the code. So I helped in, as stated earlier, I've helped in the reporting, and I also did a little minimal things on the PowerPoint presentation.
Okay. So for John Mark, so let's imagine a scenario, no? So if your group is unable to pass the subject, what things are you going to change or improve next semester?
If our group sir wasn't able to pass,
Mm.
um, if ever our group wasn't able to pass this semester, I think or I suppose that we must study more about the topics and we will secure our gadgets if possible, our data connection as early as possible before the deadlines. And we must ask also some professionals if possible if they can give us some insights on how to do this properly. And we must also ask help for our friends to give us support whenever we are struggling on something. And we must do better. We must give more effort compared to this semester, if ever that happens, sir.
Okay. Thank you. So anyway, so I will not be giving everyone no any revision. So just submit your Python file and your presentation file in the e-learning platform. So just one representative. Then please study for your final exam on that will happen on 15 to 17. So you can choose your own date and time. So it's between 15 to 17. So feel free to find time for our exam. And also, so if wala no other questions, so thank you for your time and effort and for this subject. If wala no may questions, so let's end this meeting na. No questions?
Sir, sir,
Okay, thank you so much
um,
for your time and effort. Answer man.
Wala. Thank you.
um,
Arigato gozaimasu.
sir, regarding po sir sa exam, sir,
Hmm.
same type lang po ba siya, sir, sa previous na kuan?
Ano lang, more or less more or less same sa quiz, but more topics, 50 items, and from module 1 to module 5.
Single attempt lang po, sir, to, no?
Yes, and to those who will fail, I will still give you another chance.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, sige.
Ask ko sir sa pila total score atong 50 items sir.
Hmm?
Pila ka na
Isa?
total score sa 50 item exam. 100 tag 2 points sir or 1 point lang
No,
kada
50
item.
items. 50 items, but the points depends. I will still
Depends, sir.
finalize it.
Sige, sir. Thank you, sir.
This.